This is one I have. This is a note I have. What could it mean? Thinking about life. What am I, fucking 15? How much do you think about life when you're 15, by the way? You're just like, oh, I remember what it was. Oh, I remember what this note was. This is hilarious. So I was talking to my Italian friend, Gianfranco Tordi, the most Italian name of all time, Gianfranco Tordi. By the way, spelled G-I-A-N, not John. Dude, if you spell John G-I-A-N, you're so Italian you might as well be fucking cramming pizza in your goddamn mouth. So, and looking at a painting. Or painting a painting, actually. So he was talking to me, he was like, the first place that I ever was in America was North Carolina. And he went to the park, and he was hanging out on a bench at a park, like a fucking pedophile, just chilling. Like being so Italian, not knowing, not even thinking it's weird. Italians will come to America and do shit that is weird, kind of, but you don't even like necessarily know it's weird because you're Italian and it's okay in Italy. Like hanging out at a park. Like Italians, you could just go to a park and chill, probably as an Italian, and just roll up your fucking white t-shirt sleeves and just like be like, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? And have a cigarette and like throw a ball around. And like when a woman goes by, you just go, oh, hello. You do that thing where you go. So he was in the small town in North Carolina, chilling on a park bench. And he almost got arrested for it. That's how fucking American these cops were, and that's how Italian he was. The cops drove by and said, hey, man, what are you doing? And it was his first day in America, and he said, what do you mean? Because he could barely speak English. And they were like, what are you doing hanging around at the park bench? And he was like, and he literally said, I'm just thinking about life. First of all, that's so Italian to say, I'm just thinking about life on a park bench. It's not even new school. I guarantee that's not even fucking it. That's like a black and white Italian movie. That's like a movie that Fellini made where some tall, lanky string bean Italian is just sitting on a bench alone and a cop, the polizia come by and they're just like, what are you doing? Or polizia or whatever the fuck they call it. Politicanazzo. And they say, what are you doing? And he says, thinking about life. And the cops were like, what do you mean thinking about life? And they gave him a hard time and they almost fucking arrested him. And he remember, and the cops, he ended up saying to the cops, can I not think about life on the park bench? It was like, and they were probably like, you talking back to us, you fucking Italian? That's, that they were thinking about. Just these fat North Carolinian cops. Fat North Carolinian cops. Dude, thinking about life. Imagine if you were just some guy and the cops came by and they're like, what are you doing? And you're like, thinking about life. Imagine if you were a black guy and white cops came up to you. Dude, that's a fucking death sentence, man, with the way the cops treat black people now. Yeah. Oh, man, that made me laugh when he told me that. I hadn't seen him in a long time. And then he came to my Wiltern show. Also, how Italian is this? He came to the Wiltern show and sat in the front row and fucking, I didn't know, he wore white pants. The guy's fucking 6'6", wore white pants in the front row. Couldn't take my eyes off it. Always clocked his white pants. Oh, dude, how Italian is it to wear white pants? And spill spaghetti sauce on it. Dude, thinking about life. That's right. That's what he said. Ah, man. So good.